Hey y'all, so I wanted to start this off by saying thank you so much for 25 subscribers. Actually 30 by now, what? But safely 25. Wow, a little group of you is actually crazy. I didn't think anyone would watch any of the stuff I put out. Thank you so much. I hope more of you join because I enjoy making videos and I would like to keep doing so. It's really fun and I hope to strive to make them better. So I'm working on my review for Metroid Prime 2, which so far I'm having a really interesting good time with it. It's a sweet game so far, but enough spoilers for that. It's taking longer than I've expected and I'm going on a trip soon, so I wanted to put something out because I appreciate y'all and I want to grow this little group and see what we could do. But yeah, so I wanted to make something and I love talking about video games, but I've kind of vowed not to become another Sonic channel because I watched like 6 already and like yeah, I don't think I have anything more interesting to contribute to that. So I like talking about other games, but I do still want to talk about Sonic more. So how about for our 25 subscriber special, let's do my top 10 Sonic games of all time. Yeah, I think as a lifelong rabid Sonic fan, y'all deserve to know my opinions because you could really also learn a lot about a reviewer depending on their 10 favorite Sonic games. See, there are so many different weirdos out there that have different relationships to these games, and so you'll get some insane people defending Sonic 06, and I'm not talking about Project 06. I'm talking about since I was 12 I was confounded by the amount of people defending Sonic 06. But some will have more, traditionalist takes. They will prefer the classic games and they'll even swear that CD is the greatest game in the series. Remember when everyone was saying Sonic CD was the best game in the series? That was crazy. Even I bought into it, but it was just so mysterious. Anyway, though, yeah, so I think you all deserve to know where I stand on the Sonic series. You just deserve to know more of my biases when I'm playing games. If you think I'm an idiot, then you shouldn't have to take my reviews seriously. It's only fair, and it's called respecting your audience. So here I am. Okay, yeah, I wanted to do this like more improv-y, more off the dome, because I also think you deserve a more naturalistic look at how I am, because I'm not so technical and analytical and slower when I'm playing games. So I think you guys deserve to like see my process a lot more and you'll understand a lot about how I look at games. Yeah, I don't actually have 10 games off the cuff like I thought I did. So I'm just gonna give me 1 second while I look at this tier list here. 1 sec. Okay, yeah, I don't want to be inflammatory without meaning to, so I'm not gonna do a S A B D etc. We're gonna do it like this. All right, and so let me rank all these guys. Okay, so we look at the bottom down here. I don't acknowledge you just means either I don't have any takes on it or I can't play it, or why would I go play it? Although some of these ones at the end here, I just don't know what they are, so I don't really feel like looking things up right now either. So hence why they are going unacknowledged down here. And then wouldn't try. There's a good amount of games that I haven't played in the series, I'm realizing, but a good amount that I would not try. It's mostly just like the predictable stuff and Forces. I mean, I think I have technically tried Forces briefly, but I guess I should have said wouldn't finish. Yeah, that makes more sense. Anyway, yeah, you could also see I haven't played a lot of portable games, so I'm sorry, Rush fans. I haven't gotten with y'all yet. Still, it's really hard. I just haven't gotten around to like emulating DS games. I mean, can't you inject it on a Wii U that you've done fun stuff with? I think you can. I should look into that. Well, anyway, yeah, good amount of stuff that I feel like I really should play, that I just haven't been able to yet, or stuff like the Popcorn Shop. I like, why would you not try that? Some filth. Well, some of the filth I'm just going off of memory, like Sonic Chronicles here. I honestly low-key remembered liking it, but I feel like I wouldn't now. Yeah, you'll notice a lot of the Game Gear games down here. Shadow goes at the front, actually. Shadow is the best worst game in the series. It is technically filth. I would not play this game straight, but yeah. And you could see Sonic 06 squarely down here. It is my least favorite game of all time. It really made me hate Sonic for a couple years. It was that bad. I had that bad of a time with it when I first played it. But yeah, then there's the games that I don't really like that much. Lost World, I try. Even with mods, it just doesn't feel right. Speed Simulator is all right. I could play it for like a bit here and there. That's really it. And then there's the stuff that I just kind of like, you know, like the Master System versions, Sonic and Knuckles by itself. I just get stressed with limited lives, you know. That's a skill issue, yeah, but whatever, it's my list. It doesn't, you know, you have no say over it. Yeah, also some hot takes here. I did like Sonic 3D Blast. I don't know how much that would change right now, but I feel like I would at least appreciate it a little bit still. I'm going off of memory for Sonic Unleashed, to be completely frank. And yeah, same with like Olympic Winter Games DS. I remember that campaign being like surprisingly in depth. And the probable hot take here is Sonic CD. I like it, but like its level design kind of takes me out. So here we got the Love'ems, and there's a lot of games that I love that just fall short of my top 10. Sonic 3 by itself is a great game because I'm a unskilled player that loves my save files. But I also love the collections, all of them, every single one of them. And something that's gonna get people just mad here, Unleashed is not in my top 10, and I feel like I'm gonna get utterly flamed for this. But okay, let me be clear. Firstly, I have not played the recompilation yet. Just haven't yet. I should. I know I should. My experience is not that long ago either. I only played this game in recent years on the Series S with the more recent with the upgrades that were given. So I don't have the same ties that a lot of people have to it, and frankly, I'm still bad at it. I'm no good at drifting at all in the day stages, and I think that hampers my enjoyment of it. I feel like one of these days I would put Unleashed in my top 10, but we're not there yet, and I do have my feelings about the Werehog that I do feel like the recompilation fixes. I could go into that maybe some other day, but yeah, we're not here to talk about Unleashed. We're here to talk about my top 10. Number 10, Mania. I love Mania. Mania is so good. There was even a point in time where I was going really ham trying to speed run Chemical Plant Act 1. I think I cracked like top 6. I want to say I was 6th on that leaderboard on the PlayStation 4 at one point. That was cool, but then they like redid the physics for Plus, and so they reset all the leaderboard times, so that's gone, and I could never do it again. But yeah, that was fun. Yeah, Mania is a really cool game. I love every level of it. It's really made by just such talented people. It has such a nice, distinct art style. I love the way Sonic in this game looks like a different Sonic, but at the same time is Sonic. And the layouts, the gimmicks, the way hazards and level elements from completely different levels are reused in these games. I think it's clever the way that they stitch together these levels. It's like a quilt. It's like a beautiful quilt of the whole classic Sonic series. And I love it so much. I wish this game's legacy wasn't tarnished with Superstars, especially. Well, I wouldn't say tarnished, but I mean, I really wish something lived up to it, is what I mean to express. And Mania is a really great game. I love it dearly. I don't replay it that often, but every time I do, it's fun, and you can never say no to Mania. And also the special stages are great. I love them. Like, you just fly through them so well. And yep, number 10, easily Sonic Mania. Now, number 9, this might sound crazy to some of y'all. Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. I adore this game, and I always have since I was playing it on my crappy family computer at launch, dude. Oh my goodness. But yo, the Steam version was actually really cool with how many extra characters that they added in there. But even on the console version, it's a lot of fun. I find the mission mode to be deeply satisfying, and that's really what I have in mind when I'm talking about this game. Collecting all the stars and unlocking all the characters and everything through this is really difficult. Like, the expert modes are no slouch whatsoever. You are going to learn how to drift, you're going to learn how to throttle, and you're going to like it. And yeah, I love it. This game expects a good amount out of you from karting. I'm scared that Crossworlds is not going to do that as well. I haven't played Team Sonic Racing, so I don't know how much to expect, but I did test in the beta for Crossworlds, and I don't think it's going to live up to Transformed in terms of the feel, but you know, we're always hoping for the best. But for now, Transformed easily takes my number 9 here. Just such a fun game with so many fun tracks. I love all the characters here, and the missions are so addictive. It's so hard to stop once you start. Maybe that's just me, but like, I really had to go all the way to the end, and I had so much fun learning and growing throughout the whole experience. Just a great game. But all right, number 8, I feel like this is gonna piss some of you off. P06, I'm counting it. I don't care. It's that good. It's that good. I can't wait for bosses to get put in here. Hey, what's here is already so good. Yeah, these levels are so fun. This project really made me understand what some of the '06 Glazers were saying. Some, only some, but yeah, it's really fun. I love getting to actually appreciate the levels and not want to tear my hair out from loading screens and things not working. But things do work here, and it's so good. And yeah, I'm sad that it's never going to be completed. But hey, someone's going to take up that torch. Maybe it will be completed. Yes, it's going to be good. But yeah, I love P06. Easy number 8. All right, number 7. Yes, our boy Sonic Heroes. Before I replayed this game this year, I would have put it down in like the like him based on nostalgia tier. But replaying it earlier this year was a really great time, and it really showed me just how much better this game is than I really hear get talked about. I mean, I hear it get talked about more often. I realized I was kind of late to the Sonic Heroes appreciation party after a second there. But yeah, I find a lot more to love than to dislove about Heroes. It's just such a nice game with such great level environments that like you still see the casino level being reused in the Sonic racing games, for example. And you've previously seen Seaside Hill and so many other games, like both in Sonic and the Sega series. It's so good. I love the soundtrack. I love the characters. I love the vibes. I don't like Team Chaotix missions, but I find so much to love about this game. And yeah, it really is a game that gets better as you play it more, but you know, you get tired of playing it more and it sucks. But I had a good enough time. I think I would put it here at 7. I feel very right putting it here. It's a game that is very close to me as my second Sonic game, but it's also one that I think is better than I ever really thought of it to be. And I'm so glad to have it up here now where it belongs. So that number 6, Sonic Riders, yes. I don't know if it's a hot take to put Sonic Riders above Transformed, but like the original Sonic Riders is such an awesome game. I replay it every here and there, and it's never not fun. I even love the mission mode. I mean, yes, it's the same few categories on each track, but like it's fun enough. I enjoy like really getting to know the tracks. That's kind of what I look for in a lot of mission modes in racing games, just getting you to like really know the track that well and forcing you to interact with it in different ways than you normally would, or forcing you to get better at the game. And you even get Supersonic for it all, even though he kind of sucks because he runs off of rings. But yeah, it's a cool game. It's cool. And the aesthetic is just immaculate. Not to hate on Crossworlds, but I don't think Crossworlds is going to do the extreme gear as well. That being said, I'm glad they're back. Let's go. So yeah, Sonic Riders still, it just feels so good. It's so much fun, and I don't even know if I'm good at this game because I've never like hopped on the tournament edition ever. But I feel like once you figure out this game, it's so satisfying and is so thrilling to just do all the things in this game. It's so much fun and I love it. I really should see what it's like against the competitive folk, but it's a great game. All right, so then number 5, we got Frontiers. Yes. Yeah, I'm surprised that I like Frontiers as much as I did, but I'm just a sucker for running around in big open spaces and it feeling satisfying. And really, yeah, this game just feels satisfying to run around in. And I appreciate it. I appreciate how straightforward it is, even if that pop in is aggressive and the weird camera in the desert is aggressive and the 2D is aggressive, but I think there's so much to love and to respect from this game. I think the cyberspace levels are all right. They're pretty fun. I never hate running through them except for the drifty level, and I think the open zone is just so satisfying to run around in. I mean, I don't enjoy fighting enemies personally. I feel like enemies are just an obstacle to get through, but when you're forced to fight them, it's not the worst. Some of them are. It's fun to like kind of get acquainted with them and like figure them out. Although yeah, the combat isn't my favorite thing in this game, but really running around just carries it so hard. And I do find like the puzzles to reveal the map very satisfying, and I enjoy revealing the map. I'm glad it wasn't just like the standard Ubisoft tower system. It's, you know, a little goodie system. It's like you get to reveal part of the map as a reward for doing things, and that's fun. It means I get to run around and I kind of have a sense of where I'm going, but I also have to like look around to know what I'm looking for. Yeah, I found it fun from start to finish. The bosses, they kick so much ass, like that goes without saying at this point. You don't even need to hear from me really. And the Final Horizons expansion, so good. I mean, like the controls are kind of wacky, but I love how exploitable Tails is. And Amy has the most banger music arguably in the whole game almost. At the very least, it's like the most kick-ass background track for the whole game, and I don't think it's talked about enough just somehow. And yeah, as frustrating as it was, I think it was thematically awesome and satisfying to finish. And yeah, Frontiers is just a cool game the more I think about it, and it's an experience that I would love to see a more polished version of, and it will most certainly get replaced by the sequel if it's as good as we're hoping. But for right now, yeah, I think I gotta put Sonic Frontiers here just because of how unique and different it feels and how satisfying it is to play through. That's just what appeals to me more, is running around worlds and it feeling good to do so. So yeah, I would have to put it here at 5. Now number 4, we got Sonic Adventure. I would rather put the PC version modded to be like the Dreamcast version, so effectively putting the Dreamcast version of Sonic Adventure in the front. But yeah, I'd keep DX up here too, to be completely for real. I played through DX 3 times. I've gotten 130 emblems in DX 3 times. I love DX. I'm not gonna kid myself. Let's be real. I know it has problems, but we love things for what they are and not for what they aren't. That's why we mod them instead. It's a great game. Like I feel kind of bad harping on about it because everyone harps on about it all the time, but it really is just that good because the physics are so cracked in this game and it's so fun spin dashing all over the damn place. Oh my god, I wish it felt this good. It feels so loose and so fluid and you just shoot all over the damn place. It's just great. It's just so good at this game. And honestly, I like the other characters too. I like breaking the stages as Tails and watching Sonic have to cheat to catch up. It's funny. Knuckles, I don't hate Emerald stages, although I find them a little annoying to find in this game, but it's still fun to like just fly around and like crack the level in seconds sometimes. Great, I love it. I don't like Amy as much, but she doesn't last long. I don't like Big at all. I mean, I love Big, but I don't like, I don't like fishing in this game. It's confusing. I will never like it. But Gamma, he is fun and he doesn't overstay his welcome. 2 very important qualities here. And yeah, so I love every campaign essentially. And Supersonic is awesome in this game, even though the fight is so simple. But open your heart, dude. Come on. It's just great. What an incredible game. I know I lean hard towards 3D Sonic games. Yeah, fight me. I love Sonic Adventure 1. Number 4, easy. All right, number 3, Sonic Shadow Generations. Come on, dude. Okay, Sonic Generations, it already would have been number 8 on its own had Shadow Generations not dropped with it. It's one package. I'm counting it together as one game now. Sonic X Shadow Generations is easily, like, arguably the best Sonic game of all time. It just, like, quality-wise, it's so good. Like Sonic Generations still has so few faults to it. I do have some thoughts. I don't know how I feel about how they changed the writing in Generations, but whatever, it's still good. And Shadow Generations is literally perfect. I think it's the ideal Sonic game. I think the open world kind of hub is really fun to run around in, and I wish the bolts like did something actually, but it was still fun to find them, and you would really have to like push hard to find some of them sometimes. I only had to look up one, and I don't know how I miss it, to be completely for real. But I love Sonic Shadow Generations so much. I played through Sonic Generations at least 8 times in my life. I've bought Sonic Generations, let me think, 4 times. I bought it 4 times, now 5 actually if you count this game. But Shadow Generations just, oh my god, it's too good. It's too good. And the Keanu level is all right. It's such a fantastic game. If you call it the best Sonic game, I wouldn't argue with you. I just couldn't. And I have to think really hard and like try to clear my mind. But in my heart, I just know it's number 3. It's so good, but it's number 3. Number 2, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Yeah, I did. I'm one of those. I loved Sonic 3, and by the time I finally was able to play Sonic 3 merged with Sonic and Knuckles, I was completely wowed. Getting Hypersonic is so much fun, and after a while, I even start enjoying the special stages. I didn't appreciate them much when I was younger, but by now, they're so much fun. And I know the Sonic 3 one's like the back of my hand. It is just such a good time every time time. I never get sick of doing these in each run. I have run through this game many times. This used to be my afternoon burner, where I would play through it from start to finish to burn an afternoon, and where I didn't know what else to do. And I'm not that good at it. I don't actually play this game to run through it quickly. I play this game because I enjoy the journey. And like, that's not what most people look for in these games. And you'll notice that's why like I put most of the 2D games lower than most people would. I just like the journey and the feeling of speed, but also the feeling of trial and error and of running into things. And Sonic 3 and Knuckles is just a complete adventure from start to finish, a very long quest that feels so satisfying with such a sweet ending boss fight. And it's so cool. And even Knuckles' campaign is fun, and I haven't done that many times because I don't like playing as Knuckles that much, but I think this game has so much to offer and is such a spectacle, and is so awesome in presentation with its simple but effective storytelling. It's so good. This game is so dear to my heart. I love it so much. But of course, there's only one more, and I hate to fall into the trend of your first one's your favorite one, but it's Sonic Adventure 2, baby. Come on. Sonic Adventure 2 was my first Sonic game, and the first impression was just smack. That game hit like a truck. It hit like the truck in the first level, dude. Oh my goodness. Yeah, 7-year-old me, once he got his hands on this, he was hooked. Not just in this game, he was hooked for the long haul, man. And here I am still to this day. Now, I understand a lot of the criticism for this game, and sometimes when I go back to it, I even here and there think, maybe they are right what they say. Maybe the shooting levels do suck. But you know what? I still like them for what they are. I'm somewhat of a shooting level enjoyer, and that is because of my frequent approach of trying to play the game to completion. And mech stages are significantly better when you try to go for the A rank, because you're trying to lock onto as many targets at once at a time. And sometimes that could get really thrilling. Sometimes it could get really satisfying, like the weapons bed or the cosmic ball, yes. And I find them underrated, but I also understand why. It's just because you like going fast. And yeah, going fast in this game is great. The speed stages are so much fun, and I do wish there were more of them. I love every single one of them, even the ones that people hate. Like, I don't think the drums are that bad. They really just aren't. But yeah, after many times playing through this game, after several times of getting all the emblems, raising those damn Chow, and I've raised those Chow the legitimate way, no glitches involved. I locked into this game, I'll tell you that. There are a few games that resonate with me this deeply. So I don't know if I would call Sonic Adventure 2 my favorite game of all time, but it's easily my favorite Sonic game of all time. I like playing as Knuckles and Rouge. They feel so fun to run around as, and I don't think finding the emeralds is that difficult. You usually have like your handful of regions that you just stick to, and it's simple enough, and it's fun to find stuff and get good at finding stuff quickly. Although, yeah, Mad Space kind of sucks. And the bosses are so cool. I think the presentation is neat. I think the story is fun, and I think the cutscenes are funny. People say that the mocapped animation is weird, but I think it gives a certain charm and a certain theatrical quality that makes it so endearing, and it always has been endearing since I was a kid, and still now I I think I prefer the way that things look in this game. It looks so passionate, like they wanted things to be this way, and I just appreciate this game so much for what it is and everything that it has to offer. I do understand the criticism, but I have truly learned to love over the years. I know it's probably nostalgia AF. I know I have those goggles on, but I can never take them off when playing this game. I love this game so much. Number one, easily. And yeah, those are my top 10 Sonic games. Thanks so much for listening to me ramble on this subject. Everyone does that, and I don't blame them. It's fun. Yeah, thank you so much for 25 subscribers. You guys are great, and I hope to have more of you join us, and we can have more things to talk about gaming wise. There's always new things to look at, and so more support for this channel means more reasons to continue on thinking of more things and thinking of better things to do. But yes, thank you so much.